Hello, all my beautiful friends. Uh, I had a conversation scheduled for with my beautiful friend Laura, but Laura is not online yet. I'm not sure if she's coming. Maybe she had some issue. Opportunity test restream, which I'm trying to use instead of my usual OBS and Zoom. And this is a free app. And my sound with the telephone, I think it's better. If you are joining live, please leave a comment and let me know how you are hearing me, how you are seeing me. Share whatever you feel guided to share, and let me know where you are. I'll be here for a while waiting to see if my friends can join. Also, we have someone with us. Hello. If you can just share some comments with me telling where are you watching from, or how is the sound, how is the image, because I'm using this new app from Restream instead of the usual Zoom with OBS which I use. And I'm waiting for my friend Laura Vasquez that she would have a conversation with me today, but I don't know, maybe she has some issue or there was some misunderstanding with the time frame. So I'll be waiting a little bit more to see if Laura appears. Hello, who are joining. If you can make some comments, so I will uh, know if this is working well, if I can see the comments, because first time I'm using. Uh, I'm trying to see if it's working well. The restream. So if you are with me, let me know how is the sound, how is the image. Uh, Share whatever you feel guided to share in the comments so I can see if I can access the comments from here. It says yes, but I'm not seeing any comments yet. And also I'm waiting for my friend Laura to see if she shows up. We were supposed to have a conversation today, but I don't know if Laura had any issue or if there was some misunderstanding with the because she's in Mexico and which I believe is 6 hours behind Portugal. But oh, here's a message from Laura. Oh, she says she's joining, so let's see if she can join us here. Let's see if we can have Laura. It's the first time I'm using this, so I'm not very familiarized with this. But I guess be appearing any moment, and some information will appear for me on the screen. If you are joining us, please make some. We can. I can check if I can see the comments because I'm not seeing any comments yet. It says private chat. No, this is for this I need to write something. Sorry, I'm taking the opportunity to test. No, I don't see anything. Oh. Sorry, I'm gonna turn the image. See if I can get out from here. Okay. So now I have some colors around me. Okay. Maybe we have Laura with us. Let's see. Oh yeah, Laura. Here are you. How do I add you? Hello?
I need
Hi, Laura. How are you? Are
fine.
we? Oh, great.
Hold on.
We are on screen.
I'm gone. Here.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can see you and I can hear you.
Great.
But I think it's better if I go and use my earphones. I don't know how.
No.
Can you hear me? There
Yes,
is a music at the back.
internet,
Are
but
we
I'm not.
alive?
We are live. I
Oh
believe
my
we
god,
are
so
live.
everybody's watching.
Yes. Sorry,
Okay.
because it's the first time I'm using this application app.
It's the first
Uh,
time you're using. We need to edit this.
yeah, because usually I use another one, but then I was trying to change because my computer is having sound issues, and this one I can use on my phone. And um, but maybe today is not a good
No,
day for you
I
to
need
chat.
to.
No.
I need to. Hold on. Can I call back?
Yes,
I
you
go.
can call me back.
Hold on.
Okay, so I
No,
maybe I'll
no.
finish
Let's
this
see. Maybe.
live.
Hold on. Maybe the line breaks, but I am ready. It's because I want to take off the mask.
Yes,
And I
but
need
if
to
it's
go.
not a good day for you, we can do it tomorrow or other day, or
Okay.
today later. Also,
No,
if
hold on.
if it's not
Just 1 minute.
okay.
Let me see if the line breaks.
Yeah, I was trying to see if we have some comments, but we don't. So if you are with us, just bear just a little. So we are trying to make this work. Still, I don't see any comments. If you can do some comments just for us to see if it's possible. Meanwhile, I'm turning on my computer. Just a moment, I'll be back. Here I am again.
Can you
I think
leave?
I have nobody watching now. Okay. So I'm not being able to see any comments. I'll try to see on Facebook through my computer to see if someone has commented. And thank you for being there and for bearing with us while we solve these technical issues. I'm trying to see if we are live on Facebook through my computer just to check. You are with us. Thank you for being there. We are just solving some
Okay. Have no more
issues
technical
here.
issues. Okay.
Okay. So, how are you, Laura?
I'm really fine. Thanks for. Sorry for the inconvenience and the technical issues. This is the first time I
No,
use
it's
this.
okay. Yes,
So,
me
how are
too. Me
you?
too. Yeah, I'm great. I'm very grateful and joyful for you being able to join me. And I'm just trying to see if we are really live here on Facebook. So yeah, we are live. Okay. And I think we don't
Are
have
we on
comments.
Facebook or YouTube?
Yes. Yes. No, we are on Facebook and also supposedly on YouTube, but I'm checking on Facebook. So we are live on Facebook. So if you want to share, you can go to my page on Facebook and share to your page if you feel like sharing. No.
But if I switch into Facebook, maybe I will lose the signal. Look, if I
Oh,
switch into Facebook, I'm not on the not in the image. Is it right? Yes.
yes. Now I don't see your image, but you are still
Yes.
on. So
Okay.
you can go, or else I can try to share in your page if I identify you in the video, then it will appear in your page, I believe, right? I'll try to put your name here in the
Okay.
description and let's see. Wow, this is confusing. How do I?
You know, I've discovered that these things, they say they are really easy, but once you jump in and decide to make them, they are not as easy as they seem or they pretend to be.
Yeah. Wait, now
Everything has its secrets.
yes, that's true. Well, no, I'm putting your name, but it's not.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can see your
hmm,
image and everything is going on now.
what? I cannot. Maybe I cannot tag you. Maybe it's not here.
What are you
Wait,
trying to do?
I'm trying to tag you on the video, so it will appear on your page. Or have you already shared? No.
No.
So no, I just tagged you on the video, so I believe this way it will appear in your page. We shall see, or else we you share later. So we have already two friends with us, and oh, we have Irina Costa. Hello, Irina. And I was trying to see if we have the comment. Yeah, we have comments here. That's what I wanted because usually I have to have my computer and then my telephone to see the comments. So great. So I'll turn off my computer now because it's the internet. It's a little bit complicated. So you live in Mexico City, right, Laura?
Okay.
You live in Mexico City.
So
Yes.
tell me, thanks for inviting me to to this chat.
Yes.
Do
I'm
you
very
play
great.
guitar? Because I see at the background that you have some guitars.
I have been trying to learn how to play guitar, but still, yeah, I'm not so skilled in playing instruments. But I do love instruments and music, and so I try to surround myself with a lot of instruments. Can learn just by being close to the instruments.
Yes. No, you need
Yeah.
to try hard. I'm not really good at music, but I love poetry. And
Yes.
poetry with music is beautiful. Well, poetry by itself is music, but if you play it with an instrument like guitar, here in America there was a movement when I was a child that came from Cuba, and we called it trova cubana. Trova cubana is a genre,
Wow.
and it
Wow.
was very very famous about 20 years ago. And it's a music like poetry, and you play with a guitar. And this very famous is what's the name? La trova cubana. Uh, I took it.
Here. Yes.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Pablo Milanes is the name. Pablo Milanes. Have you heard him?
Oh, maybe not sure. Not sure. So is the
Look
name
for
of
it.
the guy, the Cuban guy that plays Trova Cubana?
Pablo Milanes, and he was very famous. And it has a lot of songs that are very easy to play in a guitar, and you can try
Yes.
them. I'll send you the link after the talk. Pablo Milanes. He has
Okay.
he has
Okay.
beautiful songs. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Also, I was learning cavaquinho, which is the small one, and I was this started in the school with my kids because they were learning, and so the teacher invited the parents to try, and so I was learning some, uh, but just some positions and playing music with like four variations of positions, and yeah. But it's I love music, and this in Portugal we used to have the trovadores, which I believe is similar because it's like poetry with music.
Yes.
Yes.
And tell me, why are you doing these live talks?
I felt the call to do these lives because, like 4 years ago, I'm seeing your image frozen. I don't know why. But do you see my image moving? Oh, now you have moved. Okay, okay. I guess it's the internet, not so good. So, like 4 years ago, I discovered an entire world in the internet about these spirituality groups, and it was for me amazing because I didn't knew that there were groups on Facebook where people share about spirituality, and then I started interacting with the persons first in a Eckhart Tolle group because someone added me to that group, and then I ended up meeting Todd Medina, which is American that he's doing a lot of conversations in a group called OG, and I was very inspired by these conversations, and also I learned a lot of stuff about many things that actually I was kind of doing, but I didn't even knew that I was doing, and and different terms that people apply to what we call spiritual work. And so for me, it was a new world, which I didn't knew. And then in these conversations, I felt that there are so many layers of information, more than the words are the interaction between the persons, listening to being able to listen to a lot of information actually, also energetic information that is broadcasted when we are connecting. Like I'm here in Portugal and you are in Mexico City, right? We live in
Yes.
Mexico, and so I see like there is this line being created right now. It's an energetic line, and the people that are joining us also they are connecting, and I see that we are creating like a love line, like I call. And so then I proposed myself to join in one of these live conversations, which was a big challenge to me. Then I proposed again. And then one day I said, I would like to do this and bring this to Portugal in Portuguese because I was not seeing many Portuguese persons doing conversations in Portugal. And then I started doing it on my page. And but of course, since I started interacting in these groups, like my friends, the group of my friends has expanded so much that right now, like before this, I had like 300 and something friends, and now I'm almost with 3,000 friends. So most are countries. So I thought, okay, I'm doing conversations in Portuguese, but also I'll be doing in other language, English, and also I did one in French. Still not more, but I would like to do more. And the idea is just to know my friends in this virtual way because it's the other way we maybe we will never meet in personal. I don't know, but it's a way to get to know my friends, and I feel that is sometimes it's not what we say that is something so special, but it can be touching someone that is listening and bring some information that person is needing to hear, or I don't know. I feel that we came here to this planet communicate. And that's why I'm doing these conversations. And also, I feel a great joy when I'm doing conversations and I put my feet on the ground and I connect really with the Gaia here, with the planet here. So I feel that I'm like broadcasting this area to the world and connecting this area. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Well, I
really
love
nice.
poetry, and I would like to share with the world uh, this 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 thing that I like, and I love poetry, and I invite everybody to read poetry. There are in Pessoa is one from Portuguese, I believe, right?
Yes,
Pessoa, but
yes,
we can also try. You can try Octavio Paz. He's a Mexican poet. And the other day I was reading Jose Gorostiza. Jose Gorostiza is a poet from, he writes in Spanish, and he has a beautiful poem about the dead. It's a long one, and I love that poem. I was reading it the other day. And actually, I
yeah,
was trying to include during the sunrises reading of poetry, but everything came up so quickly that I haven't had time enough to prepare all as I wish. And maybe
yes,
next time, maybe to celebrate the reading days book or the book days, maybe we can jump in a live and keep on reading. Keep on reading.
yes,
I love reading, and I think it's a way you can connect with other people from different parts and different ages. You can talk, for example, if you read the Greeks and the classic ones, you can go back in time and connect with them in their soul and really feel what they were feeling. And it's so many times. So I believe that the books have magic, magic itself.
yes, absolutely. I feel I was sharing this with someone the other day. Like, I feel when you are reading a book or some text that someone has written, it's yeah, as you say, and there is timeless now where you are connecting with the person that has put their energy in that text in that book
Hmm.
and so in the sense there is this co-creation between the writer and the reader and then a third energy is created, which is also what happened in these conversations. That's another layer because you have your energy, I have my energy, but then we are together, we create a third unique energy. And also the people that are joining, they are co-creating with us. So it's a co-creation.
It,
Yes.
it would be awesome if you write what you are saying, and maybe we can share it on a post or in Facebook, or even write a book. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I had I was willing to write, to become a writer when I was a teenager, and I always wanted to write a book, but then that never happened until today. And right now, I feel that it's more. Also, I love dancing. As I told you, I'm doing the in 1 million meditators. I do the dancing with.
You're doing what? The line broke down.
I'm doing dancing, weaving, meditation with movements, and also sometimes I do what they call the light language and a lot of stuff. It's a bit like flowing in the moment. Usually, I don't know what I'm doing drawing meditation too. So I create some drawings while first I do a heart connection, then I start drawing. So I'm just in the free flow. But I have a virtual friend, which actually I did a conversation with her. It was my first conversation live, and she invited me to last year to a challenge of 100 days that you have to write a small text each day, and I
Wow.
and I did that. So now I have 100 small texts, and actually I wanted to uh, maybe see if there is need of changing something and create a small book and maybe with some drawings and I would like to put this for free, like in a
Are they
site.
in English? Sorry, are they in
Yes,
English?
in English. Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
love to see them.
Yeah. I can send you.
Yes,
Yeah.
send
Yes.
them. Send them to me, and I would love to read them.
Yeah, okay. I'll send you as soon as I put everything together because right now they are. I was recording in my telephone in the notes. Now I have to put everything in a PDF, and but I can send you one or two for you to see. Yeah, and when I have everything together, then I send you the PDF because right now they are separated. They
Okay,
are
don't worry.
in the notes of my phone in the like writing notes on notes. And so, but do you write poetry?
I used to write poems. Yes, I write
Yes.
poems. And would you like me to read something about Gorostiza? Just a little
Yes.
bit for
Yes.
everybody to.
Yes. I'd love
If
to.
someone is listening,
Oh, we have,
maybe the one I was
I
telling you about
believe,
the Gorostiza. It's in Spanish, but even though you don't understand Spanish, I love reading poetry because you can feel the rhythm. And it
yes.
says, muerte sin fin, lleno de mí, sitiado de mí en mi epidermis, por un Dios inacible que me ahoga, mentido acaso por su radiante atmósfera de luces, que oculta mi conciencia derramada, mis alas rotas en esquirlas de aire, mi torpe andar a tientas por el lodo, lleno de mí, ahito, me descubro en la imagen atónita del agua, que tan solo es un tumbo inmarcesible, un desplome de ángeles caídos a la delicia intacta de su peso, que nada tiene sino la cara en blanco, hundida a medias, ya como una risa agónica. That's it.
Very good. I was like living,
Oh, yeah, you were
like,
trying to feel
with,
it. I like
yeah,
it. Muerte sin fin. But
yeah.
even though you speak Portuguese, but maybe you can understand something in Spanish, don't you?
Yo comprendo un poco, yo no hablo muy bien español, mas compreendo, se é escrito, compreendo melhor.
O sea, ¿entendías algo?
Sim, um pouco, sim, sim.
Qué padre.
Eu estou muito cerca de Spain here. I'm very close to Spain here. I at the Spain border,
Yes.
our farm. Yes.
So you understand Spanish. Maybe you
Sometimes
can
we
easily
go
talk.
to Spain.
Sí lo
Sometimes we
hablas,
go
¿no?
to Spain to the. ¿Cómo?
Pero no hablas un poco de español.
Y yo no hablo muy bien porque como un poco, muy mal, muy mal.
Puedes practicar
Ah,
conmigo.
sim, mas eu não vou muitas. I don't go many times there, so I don't have the opportunity to practice, but I have to. But right now I'm learning Italian with a friend from Italy. So this is it's a very sometimes I mix everything because
Okay.
Italian, then the French, then Portuguese, then Spanish is similar. So it's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah, now the word is coming together.
yes, that's what I feel. That's what I loved. How this idea of the endless sunrise has come to you.
The idea about the sunrise, how did it come?
Yes. Yes.
Well, actually, it wasn't my idea. It was an idea for a yogi in India.
Yes.
His name is Dr. Ragnar Paknak, and he's a yogi, but he's not a yogi as we know them in the Western. Because, well, I've never traveled to India, but here in Mexico, we have a yogi that is dressed and is like a wisdom guy. I believe he wears normal clothes. He's just like you and I, and he had a master teacher. And as far as I knew, or he shared with me, in India, it's very common in the Hinduism. It's very common to pray and to make salutations to the sun. It's quite weird for for the Western society, because when you ask them, they say it's not God. The sun is not God. But even though they make salutations to the God, so for the Western society, for me, it looks like if it were God, but they say it's not a God. So I have what I have learned. It's like it's very interesting to learn different cultures and try to understand them, because you are always like watching the world from your personal point of view or the culture you belong. And when you try to get in touch with another culture, it's really really difficult. I believe that Western society, it's more common. You are Western society, but when we go towards Japan, for example, or towards India or Middle West, it's really another thought. And I
Yes,
think we don't realize, but it's difficult to get interaction with them, uh, because we are not as open as we say we are.
yes,
And sometimes it can be maybe Mexicans, in Mexico, before the Spanish arrived, we we had this pre-Hispanic culture, and it was monotheism. And before that, for me, it's common to hear, because, for example, 500 years ago in Mexico, in there was they had this god of sun. No, they had the sun was a god, and his name was, if I'm not wrong, it was Huitzilopochtli. I made a post about it on my page, but it's a beautiful story, because they say that the sun was the warrior. So and he, every morning he was rising, and it was related to the warrior. So people used to worship, because in the pre-Hispanic ages, the strength and the group that had a big army was like the ruler. And during
yes,
those times were the Aztecs. So they used to worship like the god of sun. And they have many histories and many legends, or I don't know what's the name, myths about it. So for me, that is not strange. But when I was doing this thing about the sunrise, I realized, for example, that people who is really Catholic, like they are deeply Catholic, they see these yoga salutations as if it were a god, and they cannot stand it. The same
yes,
happens with the people who has a religion and is very attached to it. But I don't know, here, in at least in Western society, yoga is very common, but it's common as a practice of health and
yes,
exercise, not
yes.
not as a religious thing. So it's interesting to see how things are moving, and everything how it's flowing from one place to the other. Yeah, but yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, and how what I feel right now. Oh, where are you? I just lost you.
No, it's because
I was
you
trying,
turn your screen upside down.
I was trying to see the comments. Oh gosh, where I am. No. No. Okay, here
Indigo,
we are.
please translate, says Tristan. But
Yeah,
translate
Tristan
into
is saying
what?
something. Oh, it must be your text you just said. So Indigo, I when if you send the text or translate, or you can send to me, Laura, and I can translate and put in the comments. So Indigo and me too. I would love to understand the poem that you just read to us.
Oh,
In
I
the
need
end,
to
if you
look.
can send to me and I translate on Google or something. Or else, if you have a translation for English, I don't know.
I look for it.
That would be, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yes.
I
So it's
just lost.
that's how the idea of the sunrise. And he said he was going to do the sunrises because he knows this guy from India, Dr. Ragnar Patnak.
Yeah.
He said he was going to do it, but he, he I don't know why. Actually, I really don't know. He was going to lead the project,
Yes.
but suddenly I don't know what happened, and he said I don't know what happened. So Monica and I decided to keep on with the initiative, like trying to gather people and
Yeah.
making it not as a ritual, but just everybody is under the sun, and everybody. It doesn't matter where you are, what religion you have. I believe that the sun
Yes.
is is with us. It's what gives us light
Yes.
and leads and gives us energy, and it's part of our everyday life. So we decided to carry on with the initiative, and I would like to do it the next year, but more in a professional way. I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
how to do this because I think it's a good idea. And this, the Dr. Ragnar Patnak, he only made one. He only sent us their sunrise, but just from India. And there are many places that were missed.
Yeah.
Yes. But wait, we have next time
Yeah.
all year to plan this. I
Yeah.
really thank
I
you.
was. I thought you will be doing like a stream during 24 hours, and that the sunrises will appear. I don't know. I thought it will be, or else that you will be joining them in the end and put all the sunrises in a row, like maybe cutting parts of the videos and just putting the sunrises. So maybe we could watch in 1 hour. We could watch the sunrises around the world all together.
That
Do you know
was
what
the
I mean?
Yes, of course, definitely. That was the idea actually.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find people from all over the world. Caught I only caught 10 people
Yes.
it was Bali, India,
Bali. Yes.
Bangkok,
Bangkok, Mexico.
Budapest, you from
Yes.
Portugal, then one
Yes.
from Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico.
Yeah.
And the one that never showed up was from Ecuador. Eh,
Okay.
but maybe if we can find out people from different locations, it would be awesome. So
Yeah.
it's a good idea, but it needs more work.
Yes. And maybe you can do not uh like imagine the next solstice, no, equinox, when the spring starts, something like this.
Yes, that's going to be easier because on the 1st of January, everybody's
Yeah.
partying and celebrating, and most of
Yeah.
them have hangover. Yes.
Because I think very beautiful idea, and but of course it's not easy. Also, you have to have someone help you because you cannot be the 24 hours speaking with everybody, or else maybe there could be a stream. I don't know if it's possible to be streaming during like 24 hours in the same stream, and the people will come and join and go out by themselves. I don't know if it's possible,
Yes,
but it would be amazing.
you can do it on a
Because
StreamYard. You can do it 8 hours, only eight
yes,
hours. But
oh,
you
only
can
8 hours.
switch. You can end up your stream for 8 hours and then start again another one,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
of course.
yeah. So you can. So if many people hears about this, maybe we have a year to work for this, or maybe 6 months, as you say. Maybe do it in the spring. I think during the
Yes. And,
equinoccio.
I was telling in the 20, no, in April. No, quando é que é a primavera, Nuno? I'm asking my husband. Uh, the March, 21 of March, yes, the spring. And then, of course, the summer. Yeah, 21 of March, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. But it's an amazing idea, and I think it creates this feeling of oneness, and that we are all connected, and that we are all in the same planet, and that when the sun is rising here, it has come from another place. It has risen before in another country, and it's super nice. And I
It,
saw the idea, I was like, yes,
it would be a challenge to jump people from the Middle East and also
yes,
from Middle East. I also realized that people from India were more uh, enthusiastic about this proposal because it's
yes,
something that it's in their culture. But what about
yes,
making other culture jump into this idea and not relating it to
yes,
any religion? Maybe something we
yes,
could look for universal things, and that would be a
yes,
really a challenge to make them jump here
yeah,
in this initiative. Yeah, we can figure out something.
yes. I was thinking because you were talking about this question of the religion, and yeah, that is something that, like 2 months ago, maybe I was speaking with a friend, and she's very religious, and so I spoke about energy because she has some wand in her arm, and I said, "Oh, I can do you a kind of Reiki. Have you heard about Reiki?" And she said, "Oh no, I cannot use these things because it's against God." And I said, "But uh, then we were speaking a little bit about this, and because I said to her, everything is from God. If we, I don't know, and so she was thinking about it because I think during many uh, eons, we were taught that there is this separation, and there is the things that came from God, and the things that are from the dark or evil. And I don't know how do you see, but for me, I think everything is God. The sun is God, and I feel that was what the ancestors they were accessing as they were connecting with the planet so strongly. They were feeling the same, that everything is God. Even, yeah, maybe the warriors and everything is a creation from God.
Yes, but we need to have clear or know that not all the world thinks like that. It's
Yes,
because that
yes,
is I thought, well, I don't know, but may I ask, were you born Roman Catholic or because in Portugal
yes,
many people, yes, and that these kind of thoughts, it's because Catholic religion, well, they don't say like the son of God, but in a interpretation they say that God through you see God in the beauty of the nature, and you can find God in the eyes of your brother, like if it were like a revelation, or I don't know if you get the idea. Like
yes, yes,
you can see, it's not that they are God or the sun is God or the forest or the sky. No, because in the beauty you can see a reflection, which is that is an idea of the Greeks, because the Greek
yes,
culture, they said that there was a world of ideas and perfection, and we used to live in the world of shadow. Okay, so the artists were the only ones who were able to catch the light from the truth, with capital letters, of the truth world, and we lived in the shadow world. So the artists were like the ones, and it's really interesting because the Greeks, they had these gods and they had semi gods, and
yes,
they had with this mixture. And the other day I was thinking that this idea needs to be worked out, because there is no other culture that we have semi gods or a kind half and half. Well, as far as I know, maybe if someone from other parties watching this conversation, we would love to know if there is another culture with this mixture, like not only God but not only human. And
yes,
I think that idea of the Greek culture that got lost during the centuries, it's something really interesting, not as a religious thought, but as an idea, as an abstraction of the world. And it's related to this, like, we are always being part of something, and the human have always asked, what are we doing here in this world, no matter if we what religion we are, and no matter if we are from this century or from about 1,000 years ago. And I think that needs to be worked out. That's what I like. I love a lot of history. um, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm open to hear everybody, but yes, it's sometimes it's hard to realize that not all the cultures are really open to listen to new ideas. I understand it.
Yeah.
I grew
Actually,
up in a
I
Roman
feel,
Catholic school,
yeah, me
and
too.
I really can
Yeah, me too.
feel that what they really tell you when you are children, it really gets attached to your soul, really. So I understand those cultures.
Yes, me too. Yeah. Um, but I feel that even like right now I don't feel any I don't follow religions or dogmas anymore. I I try to keep connected, as I told you. I think the other day, connected with the totality, and from that connection, moment by moment in the now, I try to feel what is appropriated in that moment from the heart. Um, and what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling is that even the Catholics, like the Pope Francis, for instance, he's trying to because all these interpretations of the dogmas, the religions, for me, were because they the information is in the totality since ever, and but the people put their human filter, let's say, in the sense that they access the information, but through um, the consciousness they were operating in, through the frequency of consciousness. And so they give an interpretation according to the consciousness they are operating. If they are in separation, so they will interpret the message of all the masters that have come to the planet through their lenses, through their glasses, which were in a frequency different from the frequency, the pure love, unconditional pure love. And but I see, at least in when Pope Francis speaks, that he is trying to bring everything together now, and to end with this dogma idea, with this should and should not, and that there are many ways to connect with God, in the sense, and that God is because I see when they say you can see God in everything, it's because God is everything for me. When I read these words, that's how I see these days. It's not the way I was taught when I was a child, like God was something separate from me. But I don't know. I believe that we are walking together to this. We are expanding as consciousness, and so everybody will, in a sense, access uh, to the information from a different level, or with a consciousness more expanded. And so, what the cultures were seeing some years ago, in some years, people will feel the things different because the message is there in all the books, the sacred books. There is the same message for me. It's a question of interpretation of the reader and also the writer, because the writer also was accessing, but through their world, through their consciousness. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Ah, Anna, it's been really, really nice talking to you, but
Yes.
I need
You
to
have.
leave now.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It was nice
Yeah.
talking to you.
What?
Let's.
Can you repeat?
It is really nice talking to you. Please send me your text, your poems that you were
Yeah.
writing. You can send them through the page Fly Me to the Moon. You remember that you registered there?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Send me an email through there. You can you have my email,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
maybe we can do something. Maybe we can publish
Yes.
them, or do something with them.
Yes. Yes. We are in touch. We keep in touch. And let me, if you can send the poem that you just read to us,
It's
so
Muerte
I
sin
can.
fin. Look for it. Muerte sin fin de Jose Gorostiza. If I can write
Ah,
here,
de José.
I'll write it here. But it says private chat. Jose Gorostiza.
Okay. Okay. So we are in touch and we speak later. Thank you so much for giving a little bit of your time and to share with us. And we have Shukran sending love um and also I'm just, where are you?
I'm here.
Uh, I have to learn how to work better with this.
I'm here.
Yeah. So see you. Oh, José Gonzalez Muerte Sem Fim. Okay, I'll try to find it and I'll put in the comments. Uh,
Yes,
so our friends can
and I invite
can know
everybody
this.
to read poetry and catch the energy of the poem and the
Yes,
words. It's beautiful.
yes,
Yes,
yeah. It is. It is. It's music too.
it's music. Yes. Also, thank you very
Yeah.
much, Anna Isabel. I'm really glad.
So,
And
Joyce,
keep in touch.
see you soon. I hope we can do another one soon.
Yeah, sure.
Co-creation.
Okay. See
Okay.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Nice
I
seeing you.
love you.
Bye. Love
Grateful
you
to
too.
all joining this now.
Bye, everybody who's watching us. Bye.
I'm trying to find. Oh, it's here. Okay. Oh, okay. Goodbye.